Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to tell you and share messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are on this journey to love. And so I do channeled messages, channeled letters from your twins, from your soul group, from really any energy at all that you want some support from, and from guides. And I also do healings and readings, and also these channeled letters and these books. Now, I just have to share, because again, I got an email through this morning and the lady says, I have to tell you something very cool. I hadn't heard from my twin in a while, but he reached out today on the 8th of the 2nd, or in America you do the 2nd of the 8th, at 6:28 p.m. and there was 28% charge on my phone. The first letter you channeled from him was number 28. Isn't that amazing? So it was book 2, letter 28. So of course I'm going to read out letter 28 in honor of this lady. And that really is so magical, you know, that, I mean, it's just so brilliant. That it was he messaged her on the 2nd of the 8th at 6:28. Obviously 6 is the love path, 28. She had 28% charge on her phone, and her letter was 28 in book 2. So, you know, and that's why I just love it, because I get things like this every day, and I'm like, oh, it makes me so happy to be able to do that for people. So letter 28 is this. My darling, light of my life, the truest person I have ever been lucky enough to have enter my life. Like a rainstorm in the desert, you washed away my shadows. You've made me see the light inside and made me want to know more and more and more. And then I was afraid that the rain would stop and you wouldn't be there, so I was afraid to really let go. I was afraid to dance in the rain, to let myself be free to be who I really am, to be who we really are together, and throw caution to the wind and throw all of our fears, all inhibitions, and dance naked in the rain forever and ever and ever. That is what I truly want to say and do with you. I love you. I love everything about you. You're my saviour back to me. I love you. Oh, I mean, just how cool is that? So that's 28 from book 1. 28 from book 2 is this, and this is this lady's letter. So, hello, my lovely, my gorgeous angel face with the twinkly eyes. I love you. I love your smile. I love how you make me smile from the inside out. No one else can do that, and no one has the ability, the magic Midas touch, to know at the heart of me what will make me happy, how to be with me. But that's the beautiful mystery. You know everything. You know me, the real me. You get to the heart of who I am and aren't fooled by the fake persona I put out to the rest of the world. You are tender. You are compassion. With you, I can be me, and with me, you can be you. For we are each other's home, our place of safety, of knowing, of pure divine love, the greatest love of all. Oh my God. Okay, and now the next one is the 28 from book 3. And it is this. My guiding light, my shining star, my twinkle in the night sky, the bubble in my fizzy drink. You make me tingle inside. You are my bubble of love. I wish that we could live our life in a bubble of love and float into the atmosphere together. You are the only thing I need to survive. Our energies mixed up like a soda pop. You make me go pop, pop for love, pop for joy, and pop for I want more. I can never and will never get enough of your love. our love is going to send us so crazy, madly, deeply wild for each other. Oh my God, how amazing. So I'm just going to read. So she says, wow, the letter is amazing. A few days ago, I was feeling a bit sad that the physical union is taking a long time. At least that's how it feels. I read my other letters that you channeled and a few the others from the books. And although I went to sleep in tears, I was at peace. Incredibly, the next morning, I found that your latest video featured my twins' letter, Book 2, Letter 28, and happy tears. Right away, I knew I could use another letter. So she says, I think I've been doing a good job of listening to and following my higher guidance, and I sometimes hear words that I believe are from my twins' higher self. The other night, I heard night, and as I tried to think of the significance, then I heard time. It's interesting that in the letter there is reference to the night sky. I also love that the last words are, our love is king. Sade is one of my favourite twin artists, and I'm sure you're familiar with her song, Your Love is King. Well, that song comes through quite a lot, Your Love is King. And let me see, did that come through? Yeah. So the other one that I wanted to share was, and this is what is so lovely, is basically another lady, her son started singing her a song this morning, and it was Away in Silence. Now, this particular song, I've put the song into the description box, but I always know there's going to be a message. So I went to the first comment, and the first comment is from somebody is referring to Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji is a mountain that is in Japan. Japan is where my twin has just gone to go skiing for a month. And so I knew straight away, because I was like, I know there's going to be a message in the song. So, of course, straight away, the first comment is about Mount Fuji. So the message is this. It really is to say there really isn't any mountain high enough that will keep me away from you. And to trust in your journey. The song the song that was referenced was from an album called Full Circle. And of course we are going full circle on this journey, because we are coming back to who we are coming home to who we were created with. And just as much there was a divine plan around creating us, there's also a divine plan around bringing us back together, because it is for a purpose. And so that is what you need to really, 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 really trust in, because it is, and that's the challenge. The challenge is to trust in a greater faith and a greater power that created you together in the first place and is now bringing you back together. So the other message is going to be number 144 in the books. I want you to know that you are my one and only truly love. The one that is etched in my mind, lives in my memory, and runs through my veins. I want you to know that you're everything I think about, and it's getting more and more that way. I used to think I could manage it, but it's driving me crazy. I just can't turn you off. I don't want to. I guess that's the point. I've never wanted to. I just want you all the time. You are forever in my heart and in my mind. So that's number 144 from book 1. 144 from book 2 is this. And of course 144 is the number of twin flames that are coming together just at this moment in time. So, I want you to hold me dear to your heart, always thinking of our love that is able to move mountains. Always look at it with the eyes of a toddler looking at a bubble being blown and taking off into the sky for the first time. Those eyes of delight, of excitement, of thrill, wanting to chase the bubble and see where it lands. Know that we will always land back to with each other, no matter how long it takes or how far our bubble goes in between. Our bubble of love is always surrounding us if we let it. We have to focus on our bubble of love, like a force field around us, protecting us from the outside, protecting our love, our union, our merger of our souls into one. Remember to stay in the bubble. I mean, you can't get, that's what just amazes me. The guidance is just amazing, because today it's always, or the message is, remember to protect yourself in your bubble of love. Remember that you can move any mountain. Remember that it is a divine plan that's going to move those mountains for you. So 144 in the third book is this, that you really do have nothing to worry about. It really is set in stone. There is nothing that could prevent us from coming together as long as we stay on the path of love and keep trusting that there is a big divine plan in progress, which is bringing everyone's stones together to make a big stone circle around the planet. The circle of love which never ends and never begins. It just is eternal. We are each other's eternal flame. Believe in that. Oh my God. Well, I'll tell you why that has sent me shivers, because yesterday on the I've been saying about you to grow the flame hashtag on Instagram. And yesterday somebody significantly, thank you so much for everyone that's using that as well, because it's growing and it's growing and it's growing, which is amazing. And anyway, somebody had put up a picture of Stonehenge with a shooting star. Now, I went to Stonehenge for the summer solstice and I took my crystals and I went with the crystals with the intent to bring all twin flames into their union. And so it was just when I went on to Grow the Flame hashtag on Instagram yesterday, that's the first thing that popped up. And I was just like, oh, wow. And I just sort of made a comment to say, oh, wow, I took my crystals there for the summer solstice. And that was such a nice thing to see today. And then this letter, I'm just going to read it again because, and bear in mind, this is number 144. And it is that you really do have nothing to worry about. It really is set in stone. There is nothing that could prevent us from coming together as long as we stay on the path of love and keep trusting that there is a big divine plan in progress, which is bringing everyone's stones together to make a big stone circle around the planet. The circle of love, which never ends and never begins. It just is eternal. We are each other's eternal flame. Believe in that. Wow. I mean, I'm actually quite, I'm always quite taken aback. Always, but specifically because it is around Stonehenge, and that's what sort of came up as a reminder yesterday about the summer solstice, and that's exactly what I did do. I did take all of the crystals there that I use in my healings and put the intent into the crystals and to have the energy of the stones help bring twin flames into their union. So again, I mean, it is just, yeah, it's just amazing. It's just an amazing journey. I'm constantly kind of just like, whoa, this is just too cool. So if you want to have a healing or a reading or a letter, because it's those things. That lady's twin contacted her at 28 minutes. Her letter in the book was number 28. It's just, you know, these things are just amazing, aren't they? They're just, the synchronicities that the universe brings is just brilliant. So I hope that helps. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.